Speaking of yoga for great sleep, we will start laying on our back. Got a minute here to settle in. Okay. Laying on our back to start. Just noticing your energy that you're bringing to your yoga mat tonight. No judgment, no expectations. Just notice. You start to deepen the breath. Focusing on creating a longer exhale than the inhale. So if you are breathing in for 3 counts, the exhale is 4. You might notice in time that breath might start to lengthen out even from 3 counts to 5 to 6, 8. And see if you can make it all the way up to 7 or 8 counts for that inhale, and an exhale for 8 or 9. Come join us. We have an in-home guest today. Here we go. You can go right up in here. Okay, move that chair. Awesome. Noticing those points where your body connects to the mat, whether it's the back of the head, the shoulders, the hips, backs of the legs, backs of the feet. Feeling how supportive you are by this mat, by this floor, the foundation, by the earth, the soil, the stone, even the water. There's waterways under there, maybe caverns, stone, volcanic activity, the very crust, deep, deep in the earth, holding you up here. So you acknowledge that support. You don't have to try. You're held. And then noticing that support from above, the support from the sky. So you feel openness across the forehead, across the face, that openness at the roof of the mouth. The whole front of your body feeling expansive, supported. And we'll take a deep breath in and exhale. And this next inhale, send both hands up overhead, reaching, just being mindful of the wall or fireplaces behind you, chairs, foot detox. Nice. Long body stretch here. Feeling the space from the tops of the fingers, down the shoulders, back lifts from the mat. Length all the way gently from the fingertips to the toes. Big breath in. And on an exhale, we'll pull the left knee into the chest using the hands to wrap around the left knee. You keep the left knee hugged in. Rotating that left ankle, drawing a few circles with the left toes. If you go to big cities, you can find classes just for foot and ankle yoga. All those little bones and tendons, connective tissues in the ankles and the feet. Go ahead, switch direction. Good. And relax the foot. And then gently creating circles with that left knee, one direction. You could use the hands to assist. It's this gentle movement, kind of flossing the hip socket and the femur. And that bone connects. And gently switch the circles with that left knee the other direction. Amazing. Good. Gently release the left foot down to the mat, extending the leg long. And then pulling the right knee into the chest, using the hands, create circles with the right toes. Good. Switch direction. See if you can trace a perfect circle with the right toes. Nice. And gently release. Let's create a circle with the right knee. Really feeling into where the femur and the hip bone connect in together there. Don't forget to breathe. And switch the circles the other direction. And release the hands from the knees. The right foot comes down, gently dragging the right leg, foot forward. So you feel a little more spacious in the legs, the hips, the thighs. Good. Let's bend those knees, placing both feet on the mat. bent knees. Just tilting the tailbone up to the sky so the low back presses into the mat while the tailbone lifts. Nice. And then go ahead and release that tailbone tilting back down towards the earth. It'll lift the low back off the mat. And as you exhale, tailbone lifts, low back presses into the mat. And then inhale, the belly expands up, the lower back lifts off the mat. Exhale, tilt the tailbone up, low back pushes against the mat. Inhale, low back lifts, belly expands. So you continue to move with your breath, your own pace. Just noticing a gentle pressure in the feet as you flow. Couple more sets. Inhale, belly lifts, lower back lifts. Exhale, low back presses into the mat. Last set. Good. Pull both knees into the chest here as you gently rock from side to side, massaging where the kidneys might be. Good. Gently lift both feet up to the sky, holding onto the backs of the legs, the heels, the feet touch. Just drawing those legs towards the face. You can have a slight bend in the knees here. Just breathing as you gently draw the legs in towards the face. After a few cycles of breath, you may notice the legs can get a little bit closer. It doesn't have to be some dramatic plow pose or anything crazy. Just using the elbows to bend instead of having those shoulders unplug from the sockets, plug the shoulders in and bend the elbows to draw the legs in. Nice. Slowly release. We'll cross the ankles and start to just rock gently. It might take 4, 5, 10 rocks to rock your way to seated. And cross legs. Nice. We'll rest the hands, palms facing up on the knees. The arms are just relaxed and heavy, heavy, heavy through the arms. As you breathe in, the belly is expanding and then the chest fills. And then as you exhale, the breath releases top down. Good. We'll release the hands, palms face down on the knees. We'll push into that right hand, right knee to push your body to the left. So your torso is towards the left as you push right hand and that right knee. And then gently draw the chest forward using the hands. Push into the left knee with the left hand over to the right. So you really feel that stretch through the left side. The right side gets a little short. Hold on to the knees as you take the torso back. And back over to the left. Forward, taking the torso to the right. Holding on, going back. Left, forward, right. Just continuing to move with the breath. So as you inhale, your body circles forward. Exhale it back. Think of your torso as like this ladle stirring a pot. And switch direction if you haven't already. Moving at your own pace through this movement. Two more circles. Good. And gently finding your way to center, feeling both sitting bones on the mat. Nice tall spine here. Just gently draw the shoulders up to the ears, gentle squeeze. Squeeze, and then take the shoulders back. Glide the scapula, the shoulder blades down the back. And then take the shoulders forward and up into the ears. Back, down. Just continue inhaling up. Exhale back and down. Getting any sticky spots out through these arm shoulder circles. Feel any kinks, sticky spots. Smoothing out each time. Good. If you want to change this up a little bit, adding robot arms. The hands are off the knees, elbows bend. Sometimes it's nice to be able to find a little bit more space through the shoulders this way. Amazing. Two more rounds. Amazing. Let's bring the hands forward or just leaning back, swinging the feet to the side, or hands forward as you roll over onto the knees. So you can do two options. Either way, we're making our way into hands and knees. Head on fours in a tabletop position, flat back. Aligning the knees directly under hips, hands right under shoulders, long spine. Creating a line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Nice. Spread out the fingers wide. Imagine you're gripping basketballs with the hands. Spider-Man hand. Nice. And go ahead and release that tension through the hands. Lean weight over into the left hand. And then we'll flip the right hand to where the back of the right hand is on the mat. And the fingertips are towards the knee. See if you can spread out all 5 fingers to where they're pushing against the mat. If you want to deepen the intensity, the arm is more straight to come out. It's more bent through the elbow. So just finding where it feels good to you. If this hurts, just back out. Great stretch for the upper arm, or excuse me, forearm, back of the hand. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Leaning back, a lot of weight into the left hand. Gently flip that hand back over. Feeling a little more stretched and open through the right hand and wrist. Lean over into that right hand now to switch other side. So the back of the left hand against the mat, fingertips facing the left knee. Deepening by trying to press those fingernails into the mat or straightening the elbow, or lessening and softening by bending that left elbow. Breathing into the stretch. Good. One more round of breath in this position. And we'll slowly flip the hand back over. So we'll release from the elbows here, coming down onto the, or release the wrists, coming down to the elbows. So the palms press into the mat. So our arms are like railroad tracks next to each other. Moving into a dolphin. The toes tuck underneath. And the hips lift as you look between the feet. Just letting the head hang. Keeping this more of a restorative, relaxing pose by just, pressing the heels to the mat, head hanging, or if you'd like to challenge your shoulders and build some more heat, try to draw your elbows towards the feet. So they're really not moving, but you'll feel that tension. They call this a shoulder pincher because you're pinching your scapula towards each other to do this dynamic tension. Good. We're here for a couple more breaths. Fully in, out, in, and out. Let's relax. Take the knees wide on the mat, big toes together, sitting the hips back to child's pose. Nice release. The forehead rests on the mat. If the forehead's feeling a little far away from the mat tonight, you could stack the fists up like little snowman and rest the forehead on stacked fists. Big belly breath to where your inner thighs may graze the belly. You breathe in, you'll feel all sides of your rib cage, the front, sides, and backs. The rib cage expand, stretch those occipital muscles, the muscles between each rib bone. You can always come to this child's pose anytime you need a rest, anytime in any yoga practice ever. Even in life, if you need to surrender. And on an inhale, let's slowly make our way up to all fours. Of course, you could stay in child's pose as long as you'd like, if you'd like to stay. It's yogi's choice. Let's lower the belly towards the mat, look up to the sky, tilt the tailbone up, keeping the elbows soft here. And then rounding through the back, lifting the backbone, the back muscles up. Rounding back. And just flowing at your pace. So on the inhale, moving back into a sway back shape. Exhale to round the spine like a Halloween cat. Inhale, the belly lowers down. Waving the spine. You may notice that certain parts of the back are kind of stuck together or stiff. See if you can move each vertebrae separate from the next, like a cascading ocean movement. Couple more sets. These are so good for helpful, good sleep. Reducing any aches or pains when you lay down. And slowly making your way back into a flat back, long body. Navel center drawing up and in. Then we'll move into a lizard pose. So stepping the left foot to the outside of the left hand to where the left toes hang off the edge of the mat. Sinking in the hips, try to find a long back here. We'd like to move into full lizard tonight. The back right toes curl under, the right knee lifts, yogi's choice. Just trying to sink into the hips. Everybody looks great. Left knee isn't going past the toes, so that's good. The left knee is just tracking open to the left here. If you'd like to go deeper, maybe the elbows find their way to the mat. Yeah. It takes a minute. The first time I did this pose, I was probably 23, and it took me a year, literally.
But once you get there, it opens up so much.
Just nice, yeah. All right, coming back to the hands, if the elbows were lowered. Good, and then from here, we'll tuck the right toes under, stepping the left foot back into that downward dog. Big spread out hands, press the chest to the thighs. This is also a resting pose for yoga, so you can use this. When I first started yoga, it definitely did not feel like any rest pose to me. Good, staying here or finding child's pose if you'd like to rest, or option to build a little heat into half salute. So half salute, inhale to plank or kneeling plank. Bending at the elbows, lower the body all the way down. Exhale. Engaging the glutes by drawing the glutes up. Press into the hands, cobra, lift the head. And on the exhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, tuck the toes, finding your way back into a downward facing dog. See if you can press the chest towards the thighs, lifting the tailbone a little higher. See if the heels can press a little bit more down towards the mat. Nice. Good. Let's slowly make our way into hands and knees at all fours. Moving into lizard on that other side. So the right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Flat arms, straight arms. Full lizard. The left toes curl under and back knee lifts. the wrists are getting fatigued, another option here is to find fists for wrists, so creating fist hands. I learned that from yoga with Adrienne too. So maybe those elbows make their way down. It's easier sometimes too with that left knee down in the elbows.
Can't get that. Don't force it.
Yeah, I don't.
It'll come.
I don't want to use my yoga insurance.
Touch my toes.
Wherever you're at here, just breathe. Breathe into the space that's stretching and tight. And also breaths into those areas that feel more open and expanded as well. Slowly rising back to the hands or fists. Back left knee lifts. We'll find our way into downward dog by pressing hands into the mat, sliding the right foot back. Good, let's walk the dog, taking 10 or more steps with the feet all the way up to the hands. Forward fold. Amazing. Let the head shake out. Yes, no, heavy head. Imagine your head's like a heavy coconut hanging on a tree. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper into this fold, weave the hands together, placing them at the back of the head, bringing the elbows in, and you add a little weight to the head here. Stepping out of your comfort zone and take on new life experiences. Good. Slowly release the hands down. Slowly inhale and bring those arms all the way overhead. Slowly reaching high. Gazing the grazing the hands on the ceiling, probably. And slowly with an exhale, find hands to heart center as you stand gently tall, not forcefully, just a gentle lift through the head. And also pressing into the feet, feeling your body be a direct connection between the heavens and the earth. Belly breath in, inhale expands the belly, the chest, the throat. And exhale, release the throat, the chest, the belly. Amazing. So release the hands and clasp the hands behind the back to find a chest expansion, feeling the spaciousness through the heart, the collarbones. And draw the thumbs away from the body. Just gently hinge forward here. Into a forward fold, the clasped hands reaching to the sky. Big shoulder stretch. Come out, slowly release the hands down towards the low back. As you release hands, coming back to standing. Find our warrior one, stepping the left foot back on the mat. The right foot is forward. We'll send both hands straight overhead, gazing straight ahead. A little bend in that right knee. Good. Opening up from here to warrior two. Send the right fingers forward, left fingers back. Adjusting that back foot so it's parallel with the back of the mat. Good. If you want to create more of a stretch, the feet go wider. If you want to lessen, bring the feet closer. Just finding your footing for warrior two. You feel like you're expanding yourself, but not pushing through pain. Good. Reverse the warrior. Left hand goes down the back leg, right hand high to the to the ceiling. Keeping that right front knee a little bent. Good. Slowly returning, we rise back up to warrior two. This is another good one for squats. Helping that leg strength. And moving into triangle pose. So we'll straighten out that right leg. Take the right hand just below the knee. Send the left fingers overhead, stacking the arms, the shoulders, creating a long spine. Wiggle out the toes, let go of judgment. Good. Slowly reverse the triangle so the legs stay right as they are. You just send the left hand back, right hand up, and then back. Looks good. Good. Slowly return to warrior two. From here, we'll release the arms, turn the torso, and take a big step into that right foot all the way to mountain. Nice. Let's find warrior one on the other side. So the right foot steps back. The right foot's that 45-degree turn. Turn the gaze forward. Raise those hands, arms back to the ears. Wiggle out the toes. Good. I'm gonna have you go a little bit. I'm gonna go do 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 do. There you go. How's that feel?
That's better.
Yeah, a little more intense maybe. Especially in this right hip, you'll really feel this stretching, at least for me anyway. Take a breath in and then exhale, open up warrior two. So the left fingers reach forward, right fingers reach back. So you stretch across fingertip to fingertip, maybe adjusting the feet a little wider or closer depending on your body tonight. Look just past those left fingers. And reverse the warrior. Right hand back, left hand up, and then back. And slowly coming back to warrior two. Triangle pose. Straighten that left leg. Take the left hand just below the knee. Left hand may slide all the way down to the top of the foot or even to the yoga mat. The arms and shoulders stack. Neutral spine here. Imagine you're between two panes of glass. Your body is flat. Breathing. For 3 more breaths here. Letting go of judgment. Okay. Reverse this triangle pose. So the right hand goes down the right back leg, left hand reaches high and then back. Nice. Slowly return to warrior two. So we're bending in the left knee, reaching hands wide. Release the hands, turn the torso, lean into that left foot for a big, big step all the way to the top of your yoga mat. Good. Take a breath. And we'll find our quad stretch to start. So if you need a wall to balance, use that wall space. Start by leaning weight into, you can use over there. The door works great. So we'll start by leaning weight into that right foot. Picking the left foot up with the left hand. So if you're using that wall, right hand is on the wall. Reach back, find that same side foot. Quad stretch. Standing tall, take some breaths. See if your ribs flare out. Try to hug them in. Good. Staying here if this feels like it's a lot on your quad, like it is for me tonight. If you want to go deeper, lean the body forward and push the foot into that left hand. Dancer, pose of the dancer. So if you really want to be fancy, send the right hand forward, left foot pushes into the hand. It's baby steps. Just inviting your body wherever this takes you tonight. Come out by releasing that left foot back down to the mat. Shake out the left leg, the right leg. And if you're against the wall, we'll find that other side. Left hand is against the wall here. Right hand finds that same side, right foot. Quad stretch to start. So the knees line up with each other, stand tall. This could be enough right here. And if you would like to move into the pose of the dancer, the body leans forward, kind of hinging at the hip as the same side right foot pushes into the right hand. So kind of dynamic tension there. Left hand comes forward. If you want to do the full pose tonight. And coming back to a quad stretch, lining up the knees. Gently release the leg, shake out the leg. Yeah. We'll find our way back to the top of our mat. No more balance stuff tonight. This will definitely help us sleep good. Tap the low back here. Just gentle tap. This is really great for lymphatic drainage. If you'd like to do a lot more exaggerated, you could really send the hands up, swinging them, kind of loose arms. Make sure not to smack your neighbor. And just kind of naturally, gradually slowing that arm swing back down to stillness. Good. Let's take a big stretch up overhead, bending into the knees, reach, sweep. And on the exhale, swan dive, press the palms away, forward fold. Back to that hanging fold. Top of the head down towards the mat. And practicing our yogi squat tonight. So the feet are about a little wider than the hip distance, toes hanging off the edge of the mat. As the hips drop down. Did you find a block here? Said hides under the block. Oops. You might want this. Maybe. I'll try to demonstrate it with a blanket or a towel. Maybe, I don't know if that'll work or not, but well, pretend my meditation cushion is a yoga block. Set that seat onto the yoga block. And the tallest height might be, if they're new to this squat, it's like sitting the block like it's hot dog style. There you go. Yeah, so it'd be like that. This actually isn't terrible. Yes.
You got the word for me.
Good. You know, I've seen this done too, with the heels supported. How's that?
Better.
Better? Uh-huh. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, heavy hips, tailbone, sacrum towards the mat. Steady breaths. Feel the belly expand. Softening in each exhale. Nice. Good to come out. Fingers come forward. And we'll lift the hips back into a forward fold. Not too bad. You can release that block or whatever items aside. Press, so soften those knees so much that you can press the hands into the mat as you slowly step back into all fours, hands and knees. Swing the feet to the right. So you walk the hands in towards the knees, drop back onto the seat, finding your way into a staff pose. So scooting forward on your mat so you have some room behind. Nice tall spine, elongate the head, smile on your face. Then we'll add a twist. So we'll start by bending that right knee, pulling it in. Take that left hand onto the right knee. The right hand goes behind the body, maybe onto a block or towel. Get a little extra height. And thinking about that tall spine here in the twist. Inhale, lifting through the top of the head. You feel a little bit of a constriction in your twist from that inhale. Inhale gets a little cut off, so we exaggerate the exhale. If you'd like to go a little deeper into the twist, maybe the left elbow wraps the right knee. Or if you want to get even further in, take the left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Reaching the fingers up and gaze over your right back shoulder towards the back wall. Just thinking, inhale, lifting the head to the sky. Exhale, ringing out through the core. Nice. And to come out from here, start to unravel, looking forward. And we'll switch, extending that right foot forward. Pull the left foot in, bending at the left knee. Right hand to start on the left knee. Left hand behind the tailbone, about 6 inches. It's option 1. Option 2, take the elbow and wrap the left knee. Or take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Flexing the right foot. Maybe the gaze goes over the left shoulder. These are all just variations. You don't have to go into the deepest one if that feels off or too much, like you're missing something. On the inhale, think lift. Exhale, ring out through the core, like you're wringing out a dish rag. A couple more breaths. Good. And to come out, gently unravel the arms, take the gaze back forward. We'll extend the left leg and then scoot forward so you have mat space to rock back. So we'll hold on to the backs of the knees, round the back, dip the chin to chest, lift the feet and just rounding, rock back, trust yourself, trust the process, rocking up and down each side of the spine. Good. Rock side to side. Maybe the knees are circling. Bottoms of the feet reaching up to the sky. Happy baby pose. So bend the knees, holding on to the shins, the ankles, or you could do a yogi toe hold. or peace fingers wrap the inside of the big toe capped by the thumb. The knees gently bend and drop towards the armpits. Just letting the tailbone release down towards the mat. If you can even touch the tailbone to the mat, that's good. Also another really good pose for improving squats, flexibility, knees, the low back. Just letting those arms be heavy. You soften, relax. Nice. Good. And we'll slowly bring the bottoms of the feet together, finding a reclined butterfly. So the bottoms of the feet come together, knees open out to each side. The hands may gently rest on the chest or the abdomen. Just feeling the weight of the hands as the chest gently rises and falls. Take the hands now and start to rub the palms together, creating heat. The longer you rub, the more heat your hands build. Rubbing the palm. Rub, 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 rub. And placing the hands down directly over the eyes to where the palms that cover the eyes, the fingers are in the hair. Just taking in the energy from the heat of the hands. Good. We'll slowly bring the knees in towards each other so there's feet on the mat with bent knees. And then gently drag the right foot out long and then drag the other foot out long. Hands can stay over the eyes if that would feel good. Or maybe taking the arms out to each side with a little room for the armpits. Palms turn upward, the fingers naturally curl. And the eyes may close down now. Allowing yourself to get really comfortable as we come to the end of our practice tonight. With your eyes closed, softening any tension in the eyes. Take a slow, deep breath through your nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And again, nose. Exhale, mouth. You breathe in peace. And breathe out anything that you've been carrying today. There's nowhere for you to have to go right now. There's nowhere else you need to be. Nothing you have to do. For these last few moments together, simply allow yourself to receive. Notice how you're held by the surface beneath you. Notice the sense of safety. With each breath, allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaws, soften your forehead. Let your hands get heavy. Relax the belly, releasing tension in the glutes and thighs. Just imagine a warm light gently flowing from the top of your head, down your face, on the neck and shoulders. Down the chest, arms, down the belly, low belly, hips, thighs, the knees, shins. Breath in and exhale. That golden warm light goes all the way to the bottoms of your feet. So you feel it all across your body, from the top of your head, the feet, from your left side to your right side, front side and back side. Take a breath in, exhale. Let any stress or worry or tension that you've been holding just release. We'll finish with a few affirmations. I am enough. My body knows how to rest. I have done enough today. I release what I cannot control. Just for tonight, I choose peace. As you take one more nice, slow, nourishing breath in and let it go. Just taking this sense of calm with you as you leave tonight. Keeping your mind quiet and your body feeling restored so that tomorrow you feel refreshed and energized, ready for a new day. Thank you all for showing up tonight for yourself. When you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. So you gently bring your hands to your chest. Bend the knees. You can release your eye cover. Gently rolling to a right side. Laying on your side presses you up to seated, easy pose. Just nice slow transition coming up here. Sealing our practice. Inhale, big stretch overhead. Oh, amazing. Exhale, hands bow through heart center. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. How are we feeling? Good. Good, 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 good. Well, it kept you all awake, so that's good.
Bad man.
Good. Good, good, good. Hopefully, you'll wake up feeling super amazing and refreshed.
That's cool.
Huh?
Although like this whole week I've had to go in 2 hours earlier than normal. So I'm getting up at 3 a.m. So I don't know how refreshed I'll feel.
Oh,
But I think
man.
this will help.
Yeah, yeah, maybe it'll put you in more time in that REM sleep and you'll sleep good. Do you work out in the heat too?
I'm full.